Hey, 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 I'm Angie Rose with Angie Rose Health Coaching, and I'm here today to do your Monday Mojo. So, couple things. Our Monday Mojo is your Monday motivational video. I know that especially where I'm at, depending upon where you are, I'm in Nebraska. The weather has changed drastically, and it's a little harder to get up and get going when it's cold outside and kind of dreary. I know for me, it absolutely affects me. So, I know a little motivation always goes a long ways. So hopefully this will help you out a little bit this week to kind of kickstart your health and wellness. But before we get started on our video today, which is called Don't Skip the Cool Down, I want to talk with you one more time about my new program starting today at 4:30. Technically, you can do it at any time because it's all online and you can watch it later. But I am doing a program called Master Your Wellness. And what that is my monthly membership program for only $49.99 a month. Okay, it's a reoccurring monthly fee, but catch is you can cancel at any time. That's my catch, not yours. That's the option for you if you decide you don't want to stay after the month, but I actually have a feeling you're going to want to. So this month, starting today and through the month of November, I'm teaching on happy, healthy hormones. So men or women, I already have a gentleman who's joined, so I'm pretty excited about that. Men and women both have hormones, and as we age, hormones shift, and the reality of it is each of us is different in what we need to be doing to make sure that our hormones are lining up properly and that we are taking care of ourselves. So you might be younger and you're dealing with periods, heavy periods, crazy periods. Maybe you're a little more middle-aged like I am. You're dealing with premenopause, actual menopause. Maybe you're a little older than I am. You're dealing with postmenopause. And the reality of it is, it used to be said that, it's just normal that especially for women, once you hit a certain age, just deal with it. Well, you know what? I don't believe we have to just deal with it and gain weight and feel bad and be tired all the time and have cravings. I believe that we can walk in our prime for our age with some good healthy living, some great supplements, and of course, just some other things I'm going to share with you. I'm going to say that. Now, what we're going to do in this monthly program, for every month, it's going to be a different health topic, okay? So this month, like I said, is happy, healthy hormones, but we're going to be talking on thyroid at some point, cholesterol, blood pressure, diabetes. Every month will be something different, okay? But I'll always let you know ahead of time what the month is going to be on. You can choose to cancel before the next month if you choose. Okay, but again, I don't think you're going to, because what's also going to come with that topic of the month is 4 weeks of meal plans, 4 weeks of recipes, as well as your grocery shopping list, and weekly teachings with me. That it's the only place I'm teaching it. I'm not teaching it anywhere else, not in here, not with clients one-on-one. This is all new information and all new things that I have put together over the last several months as I knew this was going to be coming up. So you are going to have that opportunity to hop on once a week in my Facebook group. Watch that video if you can't hop on at 4:30 on Mondays. You can go back and listen to it while you're in your car. You can go back and listen to it in your headphones while you're working out, whatever it is you choose to do. You will have till the end of the month to have access to that. Then I will move those videos over into the private portal. Every month you will have playbooks or ebooks that are going to go with what I'm teaching you. So this month we're talking about menopause. We're going to be talking about have your recipe books, your grocery list, all those things that you can download, as well as the extra things I'm going to teach throughout the month. So I'm telling you, it is worth way more than $49.99. But what it saves you is time. It's going to save you energy trying to find recipes, as well as saving you time from having to come to the office and sit here on a Saturday morning or miss classes because you've got life happening. So I want you to think about $49.99. My husband and I went out to eat on Friday night at a restaurant here in town. Our dinner after our regular meal and 2 drinks cost us $71. One meal. So it isn't that you can't afford it, because more than likely you're spending it somewhere. You just have to make that decision whether this is going to benefit you or not. Also, I will work in some accountability. I will work in some challenges. What are some things we can get you doing to making sure that you are bettering your health with that accountability, with meeting with me once a week online and being able to have access to me, okay? So I hope you will join me. You still have time. You can technically join at any time, but we're kicking off today, okay? So the link is up above for you to click on to learn more, to go ahead and pay and to check out, okay? So I hope that you will get that done. Now, on to our Monday motivational video. So this topic today, called Don't Skip the Cool Down, is actually becoming more and more and more important to me as I get older. When I was younger, I really didn't spend a lot of time stretching, being flexible, worried about mobility, and really thinking about those tight muscles and how those could actually create injury down the road. Most of us are so focused on the calorie burn and focused on getting the workout done and moving on with our day, we really are skipping a very important part, and it's the cool down. Now, I have clients who tell me all the time, well, I just walk, Angie, so why would I need to do a cool down? Because you're still using your muscles and you want to stretch them out. Stretch them out, lengthen them, and get those muscles so that we pull them a little bit more, so then when we cool down, they don't just and tighten up, okay? Now, what I want you to think about, this has a lot to do as well with our nervous system. When we are working out, our body, especially if we're working out pretty decently hard, our body kind of goes into that flight or fight syndrome, right? Because it's going to raise some cortisol. It's going to get adrenaline going. This is why a little bit after a workout, you start feeling a little bit, most of us start feeling a little more energetic. But, one of the things is that when we are stressed, or we have a crappy day, or we have a very high stressful day, we are in that fight or flight mode as well. Well, our body probably doesn't really know the difference between fight or flight because I'm stressed out and I had a crappy day, or fight or flight because I just did a really hard workout, okay? So our goal is to pull us out of that fight or flight and to really engage what we call the parasympathetic nervous system. Okay, central nervous system, parasympathetic side versus sympathetic. And really those are big fancy words for, we got to let the brain calm down and come back into rest mode or less stress mode, so we're not functioning on cortisol, which actually causes weight gain when we're running in that mode all the time, okay? So when we rest and relax, what ends up happening is we release feel-good chemicals, nervous transmitters, as well as what we like to call chill hormones that are actually acetylcholine, okay? This lowers your heart rate and it helps you relax, okay? So most of us, when we stay in fight or flight mode, when you are not stretching, here's the thing I want to give you these. I have these wrote down. That's why I'm looking at them, because I want to share them with you. Your body stays stressed and on high alert, and you likely suffer from all the side effects of that, which is lack of sleep, bad sleep, cravings, irritability, okay? Your blood lactate levels remain high, which interfere with recovery, which means when I don't stretch and come out of that fight or flight, we always feel tense and tight, and it's really hard to relax, okay? Can lead to more soreness after your workouts. So, I kind of like a little soreness because it makes me feel like, wow, I got something done, but I don't want to be so sore that the next day I can't work out. So when I stretch afterwards and get those muscles lengthened, what's going to happen is it's going to lead to less soreness. If you are staying in fight or flight, it can lead to injuries, okay? Because again, your muscles are tight. I've had several injuries over the years, and this was my own fault. And I stretched a little bit and cooled down after every workout, but not enough. I never had a day that I just did flexibility or anything like that, where, because in my brain it was a waste. Like, I'm not burning hardly any calories. I'm just sharing with you honestly, even as your coach, guys. Like, I'm telling you, like, my brain was all about burn more calories, help keep the weight off, lose weight, whatever that may be. And as I have gotten older, I've realized that I need to have that stretching and that flexibility and that downtime with those muscles, because it makes me better the next time I do a workout that's hard and heavy and high intensity. Okay. So lastly, if you do stay in fight or flight mode, it can actually cause your blood to pool and it causes faintness. Okay. So we want you to get to that place of soothing that fight or flight. So whether it's throughout the day or whether it's right after you get a workout done, let me give you some examples. So maybe you do some light cardio to get your blood gently pumping and bring your heart rate back to normal. So instead of going to a high workout and then just stopping, walk in place, stretch, do something light. Okay. Stretch out, do some foam work. Foam roller, if you've never used one of those, really, really good to help sore muscles. It hurts in the process because it is really hitting those places, but it actually stretches those and lengthens those muscles out, which leads to less soreness later on. You could even do some breath work, such as just breathing. I mean, how often do we actually just stop, breathe in through your nose, breathe out through your mouth? There's something to be said for this, guys, that just taking even 5 minutes or 2 minutes. If you can't sit for 5, do 2, and just close your eyes and breathe in, breathe out, and watch how your nervous system just settles down. It just settles down. All right. So if you make a habit of doing the cool down after your workout, more than likely what's going to happen is going to become your favorite part of the workout. I know as I'm teaching classes in here and we're getting to the end, I'm like, we're almost to the cool down, and everybody's excited for that. And you can just feel everybody in the room relaxing. And now the feel-good chemicals are going and they're like, it does something. So I want to challenge you this week. I want you to work on doing a cool down after your workouts daily for an entire week. Just even if it's 5 or 10 minutes where you're stretching and breathing and even just resting, laying for a minute before you get up and run off to the next thing, okay? What you're going to probably find is you're going to love it and you're going to keep doing it. And that's my hope for you, is that you do and that you realize that it is so important. Now, other thing I'm going to throw out there is starting this Saturday morning at 10 a.m., I am starting flexibility and stretching class. I should have the ability to have 10 people in there. It's $5 per class, or you can buy a punch card. If it's your first class with me ever, it's free. You just have to call the office and let Kelsey know you'd like to join Saturday morning. But what I am doing is kicking off some flexibility and stretching once a week. There'll be some yoga moves in there. I'm not going to call it yoga because it's not specifically yoga. It is going to be with stretching, flexibility, and mobility movement. Okay. So Saturday morning, 10 a.m. I would love you to join me, especially if this is something you struggle with incorporating regularly. Just to pick one class, 30 to 45 minutes of stretching and flexibility. It's amazing. It's amazing. I've been doing it daily, at least Monday through Thursday, for the last probably 3 months, and it has definitely made a difference in my life. So hopefully you'll join us Saturday morning for stretching and flexibility at 10. If you want more information, you can call the office. If you want to sign up for the health coaching program online that we're doing, the link is up above. If you have any problems with that, you can call the office at Angie Rose Health Coaching. Otherwise, guys, that's your Monday Mojo. I hope you incorporate some stretching and some cool down. Have a great week. Stay warm, and we'll see you soon. Bye.